you need to realize, firstly, from the logic is, logically, she will 100% respond better if you escalate in the right way. So logically, it is the right thing to do. Now it's just about your fears and your insecurities and things like that. But logically, there is no debate to should you do it or shouldn't you. It's, yes, there is the right ways to do it, but it's not that you shouldn't do it. Now it's just about your own inner insecurities and fears. And yes, it's always scary. The funny thing is, like, for you guys being more of the nice guys, it might be scary. But I've seen guys on the other end of the spectrum. I remember there's quite a few guys in SM, but there was this one guy I remember specifically. I won't mention his name, but I remember specifically he naturally, he found it so easy to sexualize, and that was just a comfort zone to him. But he found it very awkward, and he was very, very scared to just have a conversation with the girl without sexualizing. He just was so scared to not do it. So he used to obviously also just lose as many girls as maybe you guys are losing from the other side of the coin. He lost it for another reason, but he had a lot of fears and insecurities about doing anything else besides sexualizing. And he obviously used to lose a lot of girls because of that, but it's just different. People have different fears, different headspaces. He sexualized. He didn't sexualize a few times in his life, and he got negative responses. So he believed in his head, he was very scared to not do it. So he would have sexualized 100% of the time, always physically sexualizing, always verbally sexualizing. And if you guys are if he was at 100, you guys are probably at level 1. So you don't have to be scared to do it. He needs to drop it down a lot more. But yeah, so you don't have to worry too much that you'll ever hit that extreme, because you've got that calibration, because you naturally have those nice guy traits. You're naturally going to always bring it back and not do too much. But the thing that you need to understand is, if I go back to the whiteboard here, you're too much. Let's say over here, it's like this point, it's like heavy sexualization and sexually escalated, where it's at this point over here, where where it's actually too much. You're actually making her very uncomfortable, and it's like too much. And over here, there's zero sexualization. Let's put a 0 here. There's nothing happening, and she sees you 100% as a friend, or that nothing's going to happen. Just 100%. There's zero sexualization. So, like, if you guys are potentially over here at this point, you need to understand that in your head, even when you do a lot, you might think that you're somewhere close to here, but you're actually just here. You've just gone a few steps above your comfort zone. Okay, so you've got a lot of room to play with. Okay, you can go all the way to these points. Okay, so you can really push it. And again, you might get responses that aren't beneficial, but that's also because the girl's perceiving you as someone that's over here. It's not because the behaviors are wrong. So that's something to always keep in mind. And I remember this because I used to have lots of fears of just calling a girl cute or something like that. So you just have to realize that you have to keep pushing it all the way to this other side of the coin. Okay, because otherwise you're going to lose out on so many girls. You're going to have so many dates, and ultimately the girl on the date, she's coming because something about her is thinking that she wants something with you, a sexual experience, a relationship, a dating experience, but some type of sexual experience with whatever her goal is. She's not consciously thinking that, but that's ultimately what she wants. She just wants everything to be in line. She wants to be attracted to you. She wants to feel good. She wants to feel that she's not just a number to you. She wants to feel that there's something there. She wants to feel that there's a connection. But there's all these things that she wants to feel. But ultimately, she also wants to have a sexual experience. She just wants everything else to be there. She wants to be comfortable, of course. She wants to have a good experience. So if she feels that it's anywhere close to here, for her, it's just, I would even say it's upsetting. It's like she's almost wasting her time. Okay. And being over here, that's almost still a 0 for her. Okay.